Hey guys, this is part 2 of getting into Romans 8:5. Where I was last at was I was talking about John 15. So we'll just start there. But John 15, the whole idea of John 15 is vine imagery, talking about how the Father is the husbandman, Jesus is the bride, and those who are attached to him will bear much fruit, and the Father will come and he'll tend the vine and cut it back and prune it so that the good fruits come forth and the bad fruits die off. Things like that. Basically, you cannot abide in the Spirit without being connected to the vine. You can't have the Spirit in you if you're not connected to God. And when you're connected to God, he will then abide in you, and he will bear fruit through you, so the world may know who you serve. The world will know you by your fruits, because if you're attached to him, you're going to be bearing his fruit, which is pretty cool. I like that in Matthew, Jesus constantly says over multiple chapters, you will know them by their fruits. Test their fruits. You will know them by their fruits. Test it, test it, test it, test it. Their fruit, their fruit, their fruit. Not only that, but it's crazy because Israel, the Jews, they looked like, because they were God's chosen people, they looked like they should have been attached to the vine, but they weren't. They looked like they should produce godly fruit, but they did not. And Jesus kind of mentions this when he sees the fig tree, and he goes, you look like you should be bearing fruit, but you're not, so I curse you. And the fig tree died. Pretty cool. Also, later, 70 AD, all of Israel was destroyed. So that's kind of was like, those two images are basically the same thing. But you cannot, what is that? You cannot peer in. Oh, it says that you cannot be in the Spirit. This is why it was so hard to read. Look at that. Look, what is that supposed to say? You cannot be in the Spirit without fruit. You can't be in the Spirit without fruit. Faith without works is dead. And it's actually crazy. My sermon was about this today. You cannot earn faith. You cannot earn grace. Grace is freely given. Faith is freely given. And faith is the sign of salvation, and righteousness, which is all God. It's all God that does it. No one chooses to be saved, just like no one chooses to be born. So God saves you. It's his grace, his faith, his righteousness, his mercy. And that's kind of one of the Bible studies that I've been doing, that I've been making some videos on too, talking about what is faith in the Bible. But faith without works is dead. James 2:26. But I kind of like this idea because it's like you can test them by their fruits. And also in Psalms 23, you are sowing seeds of destruction if you're not walking with the Lord in his paths of righteousness. And righteousness is given by faith. It's all connecting. It's all making sense. Isn't that crazy? God is so good. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.